What up? I just want to talk some more NBA basketball. Um, we less than 2 weeks away from preseason. That's a good thing. You know, basketball is on the way back. It's time to get in basketball mode. In this video, I just want to talk about the Chicago Bulls. I think the Chicago Bulls can win the Eastern Conference this year. Um, I think they took a step up last year without Derrick Rose. Um, the Bulls, to me, I think they're gonna steal the headlines this year. Everybody's so wrapped up on LeBron James, they have forgotten about Derrick Rose. You know, you still got the Bulls in the Eastern Conference. I think, like Derrick Rose said, I think Derrick Rose is the best player in the Eastern Conference. You know what I'm saying? I might be going out on a limb here. The Bulls is not my favorite team, but I do respect that team. You know, I like the way they play defense. I like the way I like the way they show heart when they on the court. I think Nate Robinson came on strong for them last year. You know what I'm saying? I really think that Miami should watch their backs. You know what I'm saying? I just really think that next year is the Bulls year to finally get over that hump. You know what I'm saying? LeBron James and them, they beat the Bulls by the skin of their teeth last year because I guarantee if D Rose was in that series, the Miami Heat wouldn't have won that series. You know what I'm saying? That's the way I feel about it. You know, that's the way I view things. And Miami want to go out and sign all these players, thinking that they got the chip locked up for next year. Um, Come on, man. You know, Miami is selfish. You know, the Miami Heat is selfish. You know, they want to sign all these players because they scared of the rest of the league. San Antonio had these motherfuckers beat. You know, Indiana gave them a run for their damn money. You know, and the Bulls wasn't scared of them. The Bulls weren't scared of the Miami Heat. We talking about the Eastern Conference here. You know what I'm saying? We talking about the Eastern Conference. There's so many teams going into this year that I think can beat the Miami Heat. And I think the Brooklyn Nets got a chance. I think the Chicago Bulls got a chance. New York is iffy with New York, you know, because New York don't seem to get the job done. But out of the Bulls and the Brooklyn Nets, I think the Bulls can beat the Miami Heat. And the Miami Heat better watch out. They better watch out because the Bulls is coming. The Chicago Bulls team is getting ready to dominate headlines this year. They must have forgotten who Derrick Rose was. You don't forget who D Rose is. This is a team that won the East a year and a half ago. Well, they didn't win the East. They got the number one seed in the East. But I think they can do it again. You know, Carlos Boozer, he's a good defensive player. Joakim Noah, gritty. Kirk Heinrich is a good backup point guard to Derrick Rose. Taj Gibson, I like him a lot. You know what I'm saying? I like Tom Thibodeau. I just really think that Miami should watch their back. You know, especially going into this season where you just won your second straight NBA title. You on a high, you know what I'm saying? You so far on the high, you think you're better than every damn team in the NBA. You just signed Michael Beasley. You got Greg Oden. You got Birdman. You got Udonis Haslem, Mario Chalmers, Norris Cole, Rashad Lewis. You lose Mike Miller. You know what I'm saying? You think LeBron James is the greatest. Well, we're gonna be watching LeBron this year. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna be watching the so-called King James. You know, because I really think Derrick Rose will be the MVP. You know, if anybody can bounce back from his injury, two players, Kobe Bryant and Derrick Rose. You know, um, and I think Kevin Durant gonna have a monster year. You know what I'm saying? For the rest of the Eastern Conference, I'll get into that later. But I think the Bulls, Chicago Bulls, Derrick Rose will dominate the first half of the year. You will hear about Derrick Rose more than you hear about LeBron. And that's a I'm backing that up. You know, I think this dude going the return of Derrick Rose. You know, see Derrick Rose doing some good things. You know, but he has to stay healthy. Either he has to kind of change his game up a little bit because Derrick Rose took a beating. He took a beating. Trying to drive that ball into the hole. No, ain't nobody like Derrick Rose, man. Ain't nobody like him. I just think he's gonna dominate the first half, and then the second half you might hear more about LeBron James. But the Miami Heat like to relax in the first beginning of the season. They did last year. Picked it up. Um, got on that roll. Bam, they won the NBA championship. I just think it's time for a new NBA champion. I want it to be the Lakers. Um, I want it to be Kobe Bryant and the Lakers, but Lakers got some issues they need to work out. The closest team I think the closest teams that I think can beat the Miami Heat: San Antonio, Chicago, and Oklahoma City. Um, I don't know about Oklahoma because they don't got Kevin Martin or James Harden on their team. Brooklyn might cause the Miami Heat some trouble. But I just think the Miami Heat better watch their back this year because you don't take the Bulls lightly. You know, you beat them in the best out of seven last year, and the Bulls ended that 27 game win streak. Just imagine if they had Derrick Rose. Just imagine if they had Derrick Rose through that run. I think we'll be sitting here today talking about a different topic. You know what I'm saying? I just think the sky is the limit for this team. And I pick the Bulls to come out of the Eastern Conference in 2013, 2014. That's my team. I'm picking them to come out the East. I want the Lakers to come out the West. But the Lakers got a long way to go. Just for real, this year gonna be monstrous. This year is gonna be a monster year for teams all around the league, and I'm getting ready for it. That's why I'm talking about it early, cause we on the break of NBA basketball. It's almost here. We almost to NBA, and I know I'm starting a little early. I'm just excited. We almost to it, you know. So, peace.